All right, guys. Captain Richard Hajeki fishing report for Sunday. I think it's September 15th. Another great morning out there fishing stagers. This morning, it seemed like 50 to 55 was the zone. We lost them at about 9 o'clock. Checked out a little deeper and then found them inside in about 40 to 45 again. And when we found him in there towards the end of the day, it just looked like spaghetti on the screen. And we got into a few nice ones there. Really haven't changed the program at all the last 3 days. It's just been big flashers with meat and plugs. Started the morning out with a triple. I believe it was all three riggers went. Big green chip. Lucky Charms plug down the middle, and a big white fish on the other rigger. That was just as it was light enough to see, and that's how our day started today. So exciting stuff. Basically, we were fishing our riggers 5 to 10 feet off a bottom, and then we had some junk lines out today. I believe we had 7 colors out for most of the day. We did take one shot on a Dreamweaver plug that I taped up. I only had one. We'll go over that in a second, but I wanted to go over and show you guys just the flashers we've been running the last few days. 11-inch green chip. That is with deep rig tackle in the head. We've got another 11-inch BAM flasher here with a BAM head with that froggy deep rig tackle. That was really good. Just a big white 11-inch chip with a BAM head, and again, deep rig tackle. On these two whitefish paddles, they both had glow heads on them, and those were just stuffed with rigged cut bait all weekend long. Went through probably 3 packs of rigged cut bait this weekend. It was getting hit pretty good. So all that stuff was on our divers and our riggers for the most part. We really didn't run anything but plugs on our lead cores and short coppers. This is the Lucky Charms plug. This took quite a few fish over the last few days. Just a Dreamweaver Lucky Charms plug. I did see him at Captain's Cove at one point this season. They are no longer there. I went looking for some more. So you have to go to Dreamweaver or FishUSA to get that. When I was at Captain's Cove yesterday, I grabbed this plug, and it was just all glow. It's just straight glow plug. I came back to the boat, put a black ladder back and a UV ladder back on either side of that plug. That took a fish today, and it's still with that fish. We got cracked off on our 7 color with that plug today. That was a cool looking plug. So I'm sure I'll make a few more of those up. But you know, this weather's not going to change in the next few days, and there's no real rain coming, so these fish are going to be hanging out there until their clock ticks and they're told to go to the dam, which the water in the creek is still is still 70 to 72 degrees, so not really conducive to those fish running. So go out there and pound on them, have fun. Filleted a lot of fish over the last few days. Yes, there is some meat that is getting very pale, but a lot of the fish still had that peach colored meat, and a few of them still had alewife in them, so they are still actively feeding, so that's a good sign. This morning we saw a ton of fish porpoising in 50 to 60 foot of water. Just about, it was slick calm. You could just look around, and at any given time, after a few minutes you would see a ring or you'd see a fish splash, and that's something you see this time of year, especially when you get closer to the pier heads. If you see that, there's a lot of fish around. A lot of boats this morning. Everybody seemed to play pretty nice, which is good to see. A lot of smaller boats out there today. Everyone's enjoying that great fishing close to shore. This is our last charter on the big boat that I can see for this season, and it was a good season, and we're looking forward to next season. But we've got another boat that's getting rigged, and we've got walleye charters starting here in the next few weeks on Oneida Lake, so we are looking forward to changing it up and putting a rod in hand, doing some casting, although some of our clients still like to troll for those walleye. Doesn't matter to us. Whatever the guys want to do, we will do. And then we'll start back up on Lake Ontario for brown trout after the holidays, as long as the weather allows us to get out. A lot of people asked about those trips. Those are fun. The new boat's going to be completely heated under the canopy, which is nice, and they're generally pretty action-packed trips. So if you want to get out and break the winter fever and catch a few fish, what I'll try to do is post on our Facebook page that the weather's looking great. If you guys want to get out, give me a holler. So make sure you guys are on our Facebook page, Crazy Yankee Sport Fishing. Make sure you like our page, and you will see those posts come up when we feel like we can get out on Lake Ontario and chase some brown trout. Like I said yesterday, I've met quite a few people that have watched our videos and came up and thanked us. We really enjoyed doing these, and we're going to continue to do these. So stay tuned. We'll try to do some tips and tricks and stuff like that as well. Stay tuned to the channel and tell your friends about it. Really appreciate it. So that being said, we are done for the weekend. I am getting the boat tidied up a little bit here and then heading home and seeing the boys. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be back sooner or later.